The residence that we were booked in with my friends was in the city of Davos, which is completely locked down during the World Economic Forum. In order to get in, you need to show your passport and your badge, which is your credentials. During the 4 days of the event, there's no one else who's even allowed into the city. So I brought him to a very cheap church hotel, and I, during that period of time, stayed with my friends in Davos and attended the event. He left the church hotel without paying for it, and the church put a flyer up that showed Vaibhav, and it said, "Have you seen this person?" Where he's basically on the run for not paying his charges.
Oh, please tell us you took a picture of that.
He had asked them for tons of different things from the hotel, and then left without paying any money. So I ended up paying his bill just because that's exactly.
So he's essentially a wanted man because
Yeah, they called the police. They called the Swiss police, and they submitted this, and they wanted to know which picture they wanted to give the police because they weren't sure which one was him.
Your Honor, Exhibit B, page 7, lines 3, 7, and 12, Zentrum, Neustadt, and Korten. It's 90. That's the exact charge for that hotel.
Sir, you're referring to this Exhibit B, and I'm not giving your Exhibit B any credit. This is not a bank statement. There is no bank letterhead. This is not from any financial institution. I don't know where it's from.
That's from Chase Bank.
Well, you know what? Any online document generated by a financial institution is going to at least have the institution's letterhead, the institution's seal somewhere. So your Exhibit B has no credibility with me. But I'm going to let Judge Domingo pick up this fascinating story from here.
I think there's one part, and I think it's all about you, Mr. Singh. I think you're a fraud.
Yeah. Why is that?
Why? Because I've read every one of your messages, and you did nothing but jerk him around, text after text after text. You promised all sorts of things. You never laid out a penny. He's here saying, "Are they paying you while you're here?" And you say, "Yes, I'm on salary." So he says, "I'm trying to understand how you're going to pay me back the $8K. And you say, by going to work and grinding and giving that amount, that they're going to pay you. Now you go on, and he says, even if we all go to the same ATM today, and you pay me the first $500, I'll feel better about it. And you know what you say? Can't do 500. I only have 800. Let me give you 100. And he's saying, if you only have 100, where are you going to get the rest of the money? You haven't even paid for your flights yet. And you say, I put myself in a bad position. I apologize. Oh, wait. Oh, I love this part. He says, you were trying to have me rent a Ferrari and a villa, book more flights? What would have happened? What was the plan? And you know what you say? Thought I had much more funds saved. That is baloney. You were suckered in here.
At the end of the trip, there was also a promissory note. Vaibhav said that he felt so bad about the situation that he had put me in such a bind that he had a car and that he was going to sign the car to me until he made all the payments.
No, that didn't happen. It's in here too.
And
I see that.
Didn't happen.
But is there a video or something for this? Is that what you said? Let's see the video.
Yeah, read it first, all the way through, and then sign it.
Mr. Singh, I don't see the gun.
Yeah, it's called being under duress, Judge.
Yeah, where? Show me where. Show me the duress.
Where's my passport, Judge? How am I supposed to react when someone's holding your passport? Have you ever been in that situation?
You're so full of it. Obviously, you got your passport back because you flew home.
Yes, I did.
So he gave you your passport back. So you did get it back.
After I signed the promissory note.
Doesn't matter. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a senior analyst.
You know, I'm sorry I'm asking you anything because I don't believe anything you have to say. What do you do?
I have a technology company, and it provided the resources to go to Davos.
You were communicating online before you both agreed to do this. Would that be correct, sir?
That is correct.
And what kind of site was this that you start to communicate with someone like him? Why?
Sure. So I have over 100,000 followers on Instagram, and a lot of those are people from my school, from my network.
Why do you have so many followers? What is it about your life that makes 100,000 people want to follow you?
I do travel and events. I have an application which also promotes travel and events around the world.
Because I'm just trying to figure out, because con men like him, you could put him in a room of 500 people and he'll walk over to the only sucker in the room. This is what scammers do. They just know. You know, we don't give advice, but I'm going to say to you, go to your local district attorney and look to see what kind of charges you could bring against him and stop trying to be a nice guy. He's not a nice guy.